go on to show you how you acquire the restaurant partners. I want to show you the websites we've built for our clients who are into food. Is it done for you, for somebody who took this course and wanted it done for you. All right, and this is their website. Okay, and all payment gateway are working. Okay, and this is it. This is one of them. Now I'll show you another one, which is an app. Now this is another one, which is an app. It's also downloadable on the Google Play Store and Apple Store. If you click in menu, the different how it is. Okay, and good. Okay, let's go back. All right, so this is for the app. I'm going to show you for this on the app for my students too. Okay, and all right, so that's just to show you that we know what we're talking about. We've done this before. We've done this for ourselves. We've built this for others, and you're in good hands. So acquiring restaurants. How do you acquire restaurants for this business? Because just like the delivery guys, the restaurants are also very important in this business. First thing is that you need to have something to give to them, a minimum value proposition, or a minimum value product, which is called MVP. No restaurant will come on board with you if you just talk to them with word of mouth. And what can be your MVP? MVP can be social media, which includes Facebook, Instagram. Now, just having a Facebook or Instagram account is not minimum value enough. It's not good enough to get them interested. You need to have an active Facebook or Instagram, and that we can also provide for you. Can also provide for you a active Facebook and Instagram account that is functional, that has interactions, that has activity, so that when your suppliers come on your Facebook or Instagram, they see what they like and they're happy. However, if you can include a website to it, this would help speeding things, because they'll want to see, okay, what is your process? If I want to onboard on your business, I want to come on board. What is your process? How do you go about making all of this happen? If you have a website, it's better. Facebook, Instagram is okay. Is you can only get them to smile at you with your Facebook and Instagram if you have about at least 5,000 followers and the minimum at least 500 interactions per post. They see that you're active. And like I said, we can make all of this happen for you. Create an Instagram, create all of this for you, and the process, everything. So everything we're telling you now or showing you, we can make that happen for you. So don't worry too much. But you need to present to your partners something that shows them that you are in the business and that okay, they can operate this business with you, having zero or less worries. Okay. Now, when you have all of this in play or in store, you have the email, the Facebook, Instagram, the website. You then need to do a research and be able to at least have a list of these guys. So what I usually do is I have like a spreadsheet, and this spreadsheet use my spreadsheet for the research. This is what you do. You come on Google and you type just the way we looked for dispatch companies in New York. You just type in restaurants in New York, restaurants in New York. Now you have all of them here. Some have websites, some don't have. Some have phone numbers, some don't have. And whatever it is, you can call them. The ones that have phone numbers, the ones that have emails, websites. Click on the website, for example, open a new tab, research out their phone number or their email. So wait for this to load. Do the same thing for other pages. There's a phone number here, just copy the phone number. Okay, there's an email, copy it from here. If there's no email or phone number, wait for the site to load, come here and discuss with them. Okay, reach out to them. They obviously don't have an email. What you can do is copy their phone number here, send them a text message or call them. Now, you'll be wondering, how do you call them if you are not in New York? No problem. They understand what a food delivery business is. But if you're keen on having, having to call them with an American number, you can come on here and buy yourself an American number, which is called Numero. Numero has the ability to give you eSIM. eSIM means SIM cards, virtual cards that you can use, virtual phone numbers you can use on your phone. Recharge it and it operates like every other phone. Can do WhatsApp, make calls, can receive calls. So this is what you use to reach out to your customers, to your partners. I said it's good to have like a spreadsheet. Okay, so let me draw what I mean here. Let's say you have a spreadsheet, a Google Sheet. Either you have it written or on a piece of paper, or have it on your computer. Have a spreadsheet that has the name of the company, that has the city. Remember, you are targeting a state, okay, or let's say for a country, so you're targeting New York, which is in the USA, okay. You can say the name of the restaurant, the county, their website, and their email, okay. This way, when you have all of them lined up and their phone numbers also, not forget phone numbers and phone numbers. When you have all of this lined up, you have like 10 or 20 of them. You could go call them and see which of them will do business with you. Please note that many will say they don't want to do business with you, especially if you don't have all of these things I've said. But don't give up. Keep reaching out to them. They are the ones that will make the business work for you. They are the heart of the business. Without them, nothing. They are the ones that would deliver the business for you. So let me tell you what their role is and explain the business in a bit more clear terms. Food delivery business is operated this way. Mr. A has a restaurant. Customer C wants food delivered to their house. And Mr. A has a website also and a restaurant. So this is Mr. A's restaurant here. You have a website, a platform where you showcase different meals from different restaurants, from Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mr. C. So this person comes through your website and say, hey, I want burger, for example. You look at your list of suppliers and look at who has or who sells burger. If Mr. A sells only pizza and Mr. C sells burger, you reach out to Mr. C and say, Mr. C, I have an order. Please, can you deliver the order to the address which will be given to you? Mr. C then delivers the food here. All right. And when Mr. C has paid, this restaurant C will then forward you your money. Okay, that's how you get paid. Now, sometimes the money can come every day. After every sale has been done, or every day. At the end of a day, all the funds, all the sales that come through you will be accumulated and sent to you. Or it could be done weekly or done monthly. If this is your first supplier, I would advise you do it at the end of each day. But if your relationship is going further and going great, I recommend you can now shift onto weekly, but don't do monthly. Monthly leaves a lot of time for a lot of mistakes to happen. The maximum route you take is weekly. At the end of the week, you sit down and all of you would, calculate the cost of everything and they pay you what is yours. You have your records, they have their records. That's how this works. So you see that without this restaurant C, restaurant A, and restaurant B, this client C would not be satisfied because all you have is a website and listing of food. That's all you have. You don't have any other thing of value to them. So the value that you're bringing to them is that you have access to all of these guys. They don't know. You will not tell them, oh, I have a restaurant. All they care about is that if the burger is brought to them, they don't care where it's coming from. They want someone to their burger. And that's how you operate. The value you are bringing to your restaurant is that you have more of this customer. You have more of this customer C, you have customer A, customer B, customer 1, customer 2, 3, The value you're bringing to them is you're bringing traffic. And what you are bringing to your customers is that you're bringing an organized system, organized way of them getting what they want, which is the burger. So you see why acquiring these guys are very, very, very important. I talked about getting their emails and phone numbers. So what kind of emails do you send when you reach out to them? I'm going to show you my email swipe in a bit. So this is the email swipe that I use to get my suppliers. I tweak them as I want, but this is the foundation I use. I'm going to explain why this foundation is like this. The first thing you need is a subject line in your email, which says, let's boost your restaurant delivery sales, or we have a big question. So it's like big question. Are you getting enough sales? We can increase your sales. Don't tell them we want to partner from your subject line. Partnering is not the best line. Let's boost your restaurant sales is a good one. Let's bring in more customers. we can increase your restaurant revenue. We can make sure all your dishes are sold out. Things like that. Or sell your dishes using this one strategy. That can be your subject line. But do not say in the get go you are a food delivery business. Don't do that. Then you put the person's name, the restaurant's name. If you have the owner's name, fine. If not, just say hi or hello. Then you just immediately go on to introduce yourself. I am, putting your name, the founder of, you put in your website or your brand name. So that when they check you out, make sure your brand name or your website name that you're saying here is the same name that's on your website, your Instagram, and your Facebook. This will help them or help you with continuity because they can go check you out on Google. The founder of a platform, a food delivery service that connects local restaurants with customers seeking, you put in this food that they sell that you know this person is selling. Please take note. You have to make sure it's the food item you know the person is selling. I mean, the company is selling. Okay. Don't put all food. If they sell everything, just put three dishes because you have done your research by going to check them out on their website on Google Business. You have an idea. We are launching in your city. I mean, in the name of where they are, and would love to feature your restaurant as one of our premium partners. See, very important. Premier. You could say premier or premium. They want to feel loved. This is the key. This is the punch here. That you see them as big enough to become premier partners. Then you go on to tell them the benefit for them. That increase orders through our marketing efforts. You are the one doing the marketing efforts. Low commissions for early adopters. You can remove this. This one, you don't have to start with this one. Leave that one. Insight to customer preference and trend. So you can also share this with them because this is easy, really. If you have a record that you keep, let's say your spreadsheet, and you have a record of who makes an order, maybe the person's name, the food, the name, food, partner. So the partner that delivered this item, you can have the partner as the name of this sheet. You know, spreadsheets have different names. The name of this sheet can be name of one partner, name of another sheet can be name of another partner, name of another spreadsheet can be name of another partner. You can have this, okay? You have the name of the client who ordered for the food, the type of food, and this can now be conditioned. So was there any complaint from the customer? And the price of the food item, cost of the food item. At one glance, you know. Now, if you have this spreadsheet and they keep ordering a particular type of burger, maybe a particular type, you can then give that information to your partner and say, "Hey, we have been getting more orders of this particular item." Just give it to them. Whatever they do with the information doesn't really matter. What matters is that you share the information with them because they're your partners. The better they get at their business, their job at providing the items that are being requested, the better for you. Then you could then still tell them that let's discuss how we can work together. Are you available for a quick call this week? This is on that punch, a call to action. Don't leave your email blank and you expect them to reach out to you. Hell no. They are going to do that. You have to tell them that, are you available for a quick call this week? Usually you can go forward to saying, I look forward to setting up a meeting, or I look forward to hearing from you. You put in your name and your contact information. Your contact information can be the virtual number from Numero that you get here. Okay? The virtual numbers that Numero gives you can be any of the numbers here. Or it can be your email, not just any email, a professional email that has maybe sales at fooddelivery.com, something like this. That's how it should be like. So when you have it structured this way, when the mail is sent, this mail will do a lot of good. It's short, straight to the point, nobody's saying too much, And don't include this bracket. This bracket is just for you to be able to see what I'm trying to talk about. You can change, just remove what I put in the bracket and input your own. It's easy. Use it. You can use it. I've used it and it worked for me. I have way more than 25 suppliers, partners. You can have more. The more you have, the better. Means you have more options. So that's the kind of emails you should send, right? And please make sure you use a professional email. Don't use a Gmail. A Gmail is not professional. Many of them will not respond to you. Use a business email, a corporate email. How can you get a business email? Is when you um, have a website, a domain. You can then have an email that's tied to that domain, so you can easily share um, uh, your emails or send your emails to them. Right. So that's how you reach out to your suppliers via sending emails. You can also do this as per cold calls. Okay, you can call them cold calls using the same script. So, okay, just tell them what you're doing, call them, and go ahead to say this is what you're up about. Then network. All right, attend things that you know, seminars or whatever guys would be in. When you attend this kind of meetings, I'm going to put it down so you can. If you want me to send you this email, I can send it to you. Just let me know in the comment section. So you can simply network. Okay, there are different networking programs out there. Although I really did not go network, okay, because the countries where I want to sell, I don't live there, so did not really do a lot of networking. But you can do this, especially if you're in that country. Network, go to seminars, anything about food. Just go on Google and type food seminar upcoming. So let me show you what you can do. Go on Google and say upcoming food conference in what conferences in America, in New York, for example. If it's virtual, fine, you can join virtual and network with people. But if it's not, then you have a problem. So these are dates, there are events, food and beverage events in New York 10 times. So you click on that, you just check them out. There's one in March, host the worldwide event for producers of wine, New York restaurants, largest food and beverage experience in the North. Could see some of them to join some of these events, although some of them are not free. The National Restaurant and Food Service Show of New York. See, you can join these guys. So let's click on this one. Sounds good. Okay, and wait for it to open up. Says here, top 100 in hospitality in United States. Timing, entry fee, check official website for the fee, estimated turnout. So you see why I said you would eventually end up spending money at some point. Okay. So organizer, restaurant events, LLC, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay. Exhibitors, see them there. Exhibitors, these are the exhibitors there. Packaging, American Metalcraft, Air Common Radio, Com Radio, Retail Market. All right. So these are, so let's check on international. We'll go on speakers. Speakers. There's no speaker map to this event. Are you interested to attend as a speaker? Okay. So in any case, there will be a speaker. So these are events you can join or ways to network. When you network, restaurant owners will be here. If you can be here, then go ahead, and then it's easy for you to get to hit the ground running. If it's a virtual meetings, you can also see how you can network if it's like on Zoom or Google Play, Google Meet, and go ahead also. But the idea is to be in front of your partners who own restaurants. All right, and you can also get what I call a commission free period. You can say, okay, do you know what? You sign up. So there are different ways to run this business. Okay, one way is setting your price. So, for example, somebody sells their pizza. A company sells their pizza for say $10. Okay, you sell it on your platform for 20. Once the order comes, the owner of the pizza takes his 10 and pay your 10. Or you could tell them, oh, simply commission. What it means is that you would, if it's commission you are doing and not markup, you're going on for $10. You sell the product for $10 the way it is, and you agree on the percentage you make per item with your customer. They might say, okay, it's going to pay you, say, for example, it's going to pay you 50%. That means this $10 will be divided into two and you get $5. But I don't like this route because I am in the mercy of my partners. So the route I like going is the route of markup, where I say what the price is. I make my price. All they should be bothered about is they get what they sell the items. They're not making any loss. All right. But the fee that comes, the extra fee on top of it is yours. So if you are going this route, then this is not commission. But if you're going a commission route, you can attract them and say, for the first 2 months or for the first 1 week, just to attract the partners, for the first 1 week, free commission. Meaning don't pay me for the first 1 week. I'll bring customers, don't pay me. This is if you are going on the commission route. But I don't advise you go this route, but you can if you want to. I advise you go the route of markup, not commission. All right. I hope that is clear and out of the way. So now that we've seen how to acquire our customers, now that you have, I want to assume you have your customers, you understand that fact. Now we'll talk about marketing in a bit.